Dietary cholesterol is bad for you. It creates heart attack. Truth or fiction? Reality or myth? Let's find out. Welcome to Vital Life. I'm Pranita Saranke, and here we discuss ideas to improve your heart health and happiness. What are heart diseases or cardiovascular diseases? Well, cardiovascular diseases is narrowing of the arteries which supply system, and depending on the site where there is narrowing, one gets the symptom. So, uh, stroke, mini stroke, on the higher level of brain, cognitive dysfunction such as affected memory, as well as thinking, brain fog, eyesight problem, hearing problem, heart attack, um, um, chest pain, erectile dysfunction, because of course it supplies your sex organs as well, coldness in your hands and feet because of poor circulation, delayed healing, delayed wound healing, especially after conditions such as type 2 diabetes or diabetes. So it affects every part of your organs from head to toe. And it's really important to work, become aware on what are the factors contributing. And for many years, both health professionals as well as people, patients, thought to reduce dietary cholesterol in order to prevent heart attack, prevent stroke. However, it's there are however it's really tricky because dietary cholesterol do contribute to only certain percent of your body's cholesterol level, and cholesterol in itself is not bad because it's really important to have a good level of cholesterol. What is cholesterol? It's a wax-like fatty substance which is produced mainly by your liver, and you have to get some um, exogenous outside um, dietary supply of fats to create cholesterol, because especially for the brain, and it's important for effective functioning of cell membranes, production of hormones, and production of vitamin D. And for for quite long time, the main focus was to reduce dietary cholesterol, and I don't think it's really true. And there are various different types of cholesterols. Bad cholesterol, LDL triglyceride, carries carries cholesterol to the through the arteries, and therefore there are more chances of of clogging the arteries. And good cholesterol, SDL cholesterol, take the cholesterol from the blood to actual organ or the cell where there is where the functioning is required. Its functioning is required. Also take from those organ to the liver for the recycling. And when there is excess cholesterol which is not been recycled, then there is it creates inflammation and as well as narrowing of the artery, which leads to heart attack, stroke, and different symptoms which I described earlier. Now, among practitioners, among people like you and me, there are conflicting opinions, especially among the scientific community. One one school of thought promotes the use of drugs like statin, to prevent primary as well as secondary cardiovascular diseases among high risk individuals. So, those suffering from type 2 diabetes, uh, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, have high obesity, high BMI. And on the other hand, there are scientific community which which do not promote the use of statin. Well, for the maybe for the valid reason, because for example, a review paper co-authored by Beatrice Golom, who is associate professor of medicine at the University of California School of Medicine and director of UC San Diego Statin Study Group, cites nearly 900 studies on the adverse effect of statins. She says muscle problems are the best known, but cognitive problems like memory, thinking, peripheral neuropathy, pain, and numbness in the extremities are also widely reported. Statin reduces nutrient coenzyme 10, so CoQ10. Therefore, therefore, fatigue is also one of the side effect experienced by people. Well, my intention is not to promote a particular school of thought over another, but the intention is just to simply state or uh, educate you so that you can take your own informed decision. Important thing is, if dietary cholesterol are not to blame, what factors that are to be blamed? Well, it's not only one single factor, it's a multitude or multifactorial reasons which contributes to cardiovascular diseases. Poor lifestyle is one of the important reason. Poor lifestyle of diet, sedentary behavior, uh, lack of sleep, poor diet in terms of consumption of trans fat, such as going to take away excessive use of processed food, which creates inflammation within your body, compromise immunity, as well as environmental toxins such as lead, mercury, and arsenic. And lastly, daily or on a continuous basis, injury to your cardiovascular system because of uncontrolled diabetes, uncontrolled high blood pressure. So those continuous basis, these minor injuries then lead to symptoms of any symptoms, heart attack or stroke, or the earlier the symptoms I discussed with you. So what can be done? Well, go to the root problem. What you can do is to change your environment, your physical environment, get rid of the toxins, as well as seek help from a health professional, a physician who works with primary prevention of cardiovascular diseases. There are many practitioners who are forward thinking and not just relying on the surgeries to protect your heart, to protect your cardiovascular system. So seek out the right help. Secondly, emotional wellness is the key. So chronic stress is important risk factor for a heart condition. So you have to protect your heart cardiovascular diseases by by emotional wellness, stress management tools, and completely change your lifestyle or adopt positive lifestyle. And I recently published a book called Vitality, a Healthy and Happy Heart, which talks about all these elements and also go much into depth on how you can enhance your happiness and cultivate positive relationships so that you can truly enjoy optimum health and happiness. So, if you inspire to really improve your overall health, not only heart health, but overall health, do get the copy. I'll link in the below description. As well as I'm happy to give a copy to one person. You simply need to subscribe to my channel and let me know what are your motivation to for optimum health and happiness, and I'll choose a winner and send him or her a copy. And share your love by subscribing to this channel and sharing among your friends and family. So, my friends, remember, stay away from myth, but importantly, work on your health because prevention is better than cure. So inspire yourself for positive lifestyle transformation. So until we meet next time, live well and live with vitality.